Hi guys, welcome back. This is Math 3000. Today I'm going to show you how to calculate an angle of elevation. So if you have a person standing on the ground and an object in the sky, then the angle of elevation is the angle between the horizontal distance on the ground and the direct distance between you and the object. That's the line of sight. So let's have a look at the two examples that we have here. So Amy spots a plane in the sky. The distance between her and the plane is 7 kilometres. The height above the ground is 2.6 kilometres. So work out the angle of elevation. So the key to this question is really to do yourself a good diagram to start off with. And then you're going to use trigonometry to find the angle. Okay, so we have Amy on the ground, let's put her there, and we got a plane in the sky, so let's put that there. Okay, so I'm going to turn these 2 points into a right angled triangle. And let's put our measurements on our diagram. So the distance between her and the plane is 7 kilometres. So that's this length here. And the height above the ground of the plane is 2.6 kilometres. So that's this distance here. And the angle of elevation is the angle between the horizontal, the ground, and the line of sight. So that's the angle we are after. Okay, so since we've got two sides of a right angled triangle and we need to work out the angle, then we need to use trigonometry to solve this problem. Okay, so with trigonometry then, your longest side of the triangle is the hypotenuse. Let's call that H for short. The side opposite the angle that you're going to work out is the opposite side. And on the third side is the adjacent. Okay, so we've now got to decide which one of our three trig formulas that we need to use. So if you don't know your three trig formulas, I'll just write those down. So we've got sin theta is opposite over hypotenuse. We've got cos theta is adjacent over hypotenuse. Or we've got tan theta is opposite over the adjacent. Theta is the angle of elevation which we are after. Okay, so to select our formula then, we need to choose the formula with the two sides that we're given. So we're given the hypotenuse and we're given the opposite. So the formula we're going to use is sin. Okay, so let's write this down again. So it's sin theta equals O over H. So if we fill our two numbers into our formula, it's sin theta equals 2.6 over 7. So we're after the angle. So the opposite to sin is sin inverse. So we need to sin inverse this fraction here. So on your calculator, you're going to go shift sin, press your fraction button, or you can use your divide key. So we've got 2.6 over 7, close your bracket, and that will give us the angle of elevation. So theta is 21.8 degrees. Okay, so let's move on to example 2. So Ben spots a bird in the sky. The distance between him and the bird is 25 metres. The distance between Ben and the point below the bird on the ground is 8 metres. Find the angle of elevation. So again, let's draw out a good diagram before we start. Okay, so we've got Ben on the ground and we've got a bird in the sky. So that's 25 metres, and let's turn that into a right angled triangle. We've also got the distance between Ben and the point below the bird on the ground. So that's that distance there. We've got the horizontal distance. And we're after the angle of elevation, which is this angle here. Okay, so if we label up our triangle again, because we've got to work out the angle and we've got two sides. So H is our longest side, the hypotenuse. The side opposite the angle of elevation is the opposite. And the third side is the adjacent. So this time we have A and H. So the formula with A and H in is cos this time. So it's cos theta equals A over H. So if we fill these two numbers into our formula, so it'd be 8 over 25. And then the opposite to cos is cos inverse. So if we cos inverse 8/25, that will give us our final answer. Which is 71.3 degrees. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.